Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Duel Links video. I am not sure if YouTube will ever see this video. I'm just recording this in case I max out here. But the reason I'm thinking that I might not upload this is I really don't know if I will max out. And if I look closer to D-ranking again, it's probably a better bet that I just delete this video. I mean, honestly. Okay, match successful. Let's see who's next. I might upload this video even if I don't get the results I want. I might change my mind. But I don't know if the platform needs more of this. And meaning in what context. I don't think the platform has to see me D-rank again. As far as mirror matches go, however, I'm pretty much locked into those. I mean, I could decide to play a different deck, but I don't know, man. I've gotten so many losses with other decks. I mean, seriously, I don't feel comfortable using decks that I don't know anything about. Maybe during the next KC Cup, I can try using something else, but I doubt it. I doubt I will use anything else. Actually, is this a mirror match? I mean, my opponent could be using anything else. But at least he has an extra deck. So he's not using Time Lords. I don't know why Yusei was using Time Lords. Okay, I'm going to set this card. My opponent will probably destroy it. Okay, then. He's welcome to, I guess. No, I was wondering if it's a mirror match. Okay. Opponent activates Eternal Bond. Although when he summoned you, Bell, I pretty much knew it was. But I wanted to make sure. You know? Yeah, like it's not obvious based on the fact that he normal summoned you, Bell. Well, you never know. I've got some... What do I mean, you never know? Whatever. Everything is working against me right now. I will have to deal with this, appropriately. What is appropriately? To be honest, it's very difficult to say. If he uses super polymerization, he can't use super polymerization on this turn. Actually, hold on a second. Is that it? Okay. Okay, hold on a second. I'm going to take... Oh, wait a minute. Can you Bell destroy themselves? Yes. Yes. Yes, that is possible. It's kind of a weird decision, though. Well, why would you do that? I say like I haven't done it too. Yeah, but I'm a bit weird. I'm not sure if I can say the same thing about my opponent. I could, but it would be kind of a baseless decision. I mean, everyone knows I've done it because I've outed myself. I can out myself again, just that time that I accidentally attacked you, Bell. But I think part of me was on board with doing that for some reason. And then there was that time where I did the exact same thing my opponent just did. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, that was stupid. My opponent is laughing at my ass right now. Ugh. Hold on. Hold on. How did I get myself into this? Okay, I understand the problem now. What? Okay. I don't have the card I wanted to summon it in my deck. I took it out of the extra deck. Now I had to go put it back in because of what I just did. No, you can't, no. No, listen, I'm stupid, but, no. And now this doesn't change everything, honestly. Okay, he's using super polymerization. Okay. I'm gonna be honest here. I think I'm screwed. But also, I did it to myself. Why the hell would I do that? I could have won if I was less stupid. I could have done a lot of things if I wasn't so bad at making decisions. Although, usually I'm good with financial stuff. I mean, I don't have a lot of money. But usually I'm not too stupid with it. Okay. My turn, and I have a pretty good idea of... Okay, this isn't promising. I'll put this in face down position. Obviously, I think that I'm going to lose, so hold on a second, I'm attacking you. Okay, well I won. Okay. Everything is good, the right person won. Although I was seriously stupid. So, give me a second to address this. Since for some reason... Okay, hold on. I should probably pick and choose. Hold on a second, let me look at my extra deck. I don't know if I need Sunrise in my extra deck, but I don't have much back row, so that's why he's in there. Okay. I think I should take out Sunrise anyway. Because what's the point? Okay, hold on. Look at my searches. My searches make me look a bit suspicious. Maybe it's true. Dude, what is my text history? I just want to look at it. It doesn't really tell you anything. Just that I've updated some decks. Well, one at the very least. Okay, let's duel someone else. Who is it? Let's find out. Honestly, I'd be surprised if I get even one rank up duel to the max level. And if I do get at least one, then honestly, I could just lose it. But it would be something, wouldn't it? I'm going first against Decidu. I don't think that's a good thing. Okay. Alright, well, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to duel anyway. And now, Decidu is known for all kinds of things. We don't know what kind of deck this one is using. But this player is probably using something that I don't really like dueling against. There is a fair chance given the current meta. This could be a Shiranui deck. This could be any other kind of deck. It could be a Gravekeeper deck. My opponent could have Necro Valley in there. It would be fitting, but also I really don't want Necro Valley on the field. I don't really have a choice, do I? But that really does depend on my opponent having it. If my opponent doesn't have Necro Valley, then that probably means I don't have to worry about it. But I first have to see what kind of deck my opponent has. If my opponent is using something like Sharing Noise, I'm probably safe from Necro Valley. Because honestly, you want to use your graveyard, and then you don't want Necro Valley on the field. Altergeist. Interesting. I didn't expect that from Decidu. Yeah, I guess Decidu decided that Odeon strategies are fun, so she's going to have traps now too. Odeon strategies are fun. Yeah, how many people actually think that? Well, the Odeon players do. They like stalling, and it's a legitimate strategy, even if you hate it. Even if you hate it, it's still a legitimate strategy, and there's nothing we can do about that. There's nothing you can do about it either. I mean, although it is a valid way to win, I am still judgmental of it. Because why would you want to stall? I mean, it seems like you're just making the duel longer for no reason. And I'm in the position where I'm just like, I don't understand why you would do that. However, I understand that strategy better than I do with scammers. You like stall decks? Alright, I understand better. I understand that there may be some appeal with them. But I do not necessarily understand why you would scam someone. Just walking me through the steps through Skillshare? No. No. That is not what I meant. Anyway, let's move on. I was asked to share my screen on Discord, which is how a bunch of this shit started. And I'm sure some people are still confused regarding what happened, and well, that comes down to me not really doing a good job of explaining it. And also, I'm kind of, I'm still pissed. It's still fresh. The wound is fresh, and I just wanted to say something about this situation because I'm concerned about my identity being used against me. I've done all kinds of things offline to secure my offline identity is safe. But my offline identity is safe, and right now I have to protect my online identity as well. So my identity online must still remain safe. Now, obviously, I don't know many people. I'm not a big name, but that's probably why no one's going to steal my name. And now I have expressed my concerns, but those aren't really likely to be as... They aren't likely to have any basis in reality. However, I do need to be prepared just in case. You never know with scammers. They do all sorts of shit. Okay, so I know that you have... You don't have owner's seal, so you don't have this. On the other hand, why would you... Hold on. I want to get rid of that spell card, and I can still normal summon Stratos. So give me a second. Although my opponent could just use that card, depending on what it does. Wait a minute. Okay, all you did was you banished Neo's Fusion from my graveyard. Okay, that does hurt me a bit, but it doesn't really do as much damage as you wanted it to do. Okay, so how much... Do you have Kite Roid in your hand? I'd like to know. You probably do, or you wouldn't have given me this oh, never mind. Okay, well I took out Isuzu. Okay. If I win my rank up duel, that would be nice. Although I haven't shown any evidence that I am likely to do that if my rank up duel is against Kite or Mizar, of all people, and okay. I don't think I've made it to my rank up duel just yet. But if I do get there, I better hope my opponent isn't someone that's going to kick my ass. And depending on my opponent, we'll see if that is a problem. Okay then. Alright, well... I'm fucked. It's not my rank up duel though. It's not my rank up duel, but I think if I lose this, it does set me back by a bit. Although since I haven't... It doesn't really... I don't know, man. This is one loss, and I think the whole winning streak thing resets if you lose more than once. Or is that just bullshit? I don't know anymore. There's all kinds of bullshit on this planet. There's all kinds of bullshit on the internet. But yes, there's a lot of shit on the planet too. I mean, there's shit everywhere on this planet. We could go in all kinds of directions regarding what this means, but I'm not really going to discuss it. Okay, I see. Alright, now let's see. Mizar could summon anything, but Tachyon Dragon requires 2 level 8 monsters. Okay, number 107 requires 2 level 8 monsters. So, if my opponent can do that, then negating 1 level 8 monster doesn't really help me. But what does it do? Yeah, I'll see what happens, but after what I just said, I may have just dug myself a ditch. Alright then. Well, let's find out if he has enough of them. No, the stage shouldn't be set. To be fair, I do believe him. Dude, he just put it back in his hand. Okay, this is going to be a very, very deep ditch. And that card, oh shit. Okay, this is bad. I mean, to be fair, now he can just destroy me. But, in all honesty, he has that trap now. Is there anything I can do to, you know, win? Anything at all? Okay, hold on a second. Let me look at that trap again. Okay. Well, he has the material right there. So I'm assuming that he's going to just destroy me. He can negate everything except that card's effect. And then he can attack me. And then I can try to do basically anything, but I'm screwed no matter what. Though, once you use that card, are you able to use it again? I mean, sure, this is problematic in a lot of ways and for a lot of reasons, but after he uses it, that's after he uses it, right? I don't believe that I can do this, but I'm just double checking. And my opponent is not amused. He thinks I'm a dumbass. To be fair, I do kind of, I'm surprised he allowed that. No. Yes, though it might be because he wants to do all kinds of things. I'm going to ignore... Wait a minute. This brings into question his back row. Wait. It does, doesn't it? This is suspicious, Mizar. You hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on, this is so stupid. I can see the stupidity right here. That's a light type? I had no idea that monster was light type. I keep thinking Tachyon Dragon is dark type. Tachyon Dragon is not dark type. Okay. That's interesting. I will now summon Neos. I will do anything I can to win. Within reason, of course. Within reason. We know that my villain arc, well, I'm having one, but within reason, of course. I've got standards. Damn. Those are some cruel standards. What? Whatever. We're going to move on. Okay. Now, if he has another crackdown, he could activate it. Like now. Wait a minute. Hold on. Is it possible for you... Okay, I see. I was just wondering if he can get that trap again. To be honest, there are cards in the game that can allow that. And I don't know if my opponent has any of them because most of those cards aren't very good. I'm going to say most just in case there's a good one that is good. I tried. I think it was a pretty good attempt. This is better than I do against Kite. Which is why dueling Kite is obviously much worse than dueling Mizar. And right as I singled out Kite's name, one of his cards is summoned. And I assume this is another one. Okay then. Well, to be fair, I do think Mizar has respect for Kite. I mean, during the raid event, obviously no, but I mean, Mizar had his memories tampered with. You can't blame him for that. I can blame him for other things, though. I can blame him for all kinds of things. But to be fair, I think it would be better to Okay. Alright, I lost. That was interesting. I'm still not sure. I can make all kinds of excuses to make more videos, but... guys, be right back.